Three, two, one. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 4 of the Irish Cycling Show with Verge Sports. My name is John Dempsey.
I'm Keith Colvin.
Welcome back all. We're going to start as always with pro news, which will be very short this week, and Keith's wearing a hat. He's desperate to sell stuff. Payday is coming up soon.
Very important.
Very important. Anyhow, pro news this week is a bit non-existent, but we're treating our Paralympians as professionals, which they are, the effort they go to, and they had their World Championships this week.
And they went over and they kicked bottom basically because they nearly all of them set PBs, and you can't really do much more than that, can you?
Well, you could win World Championships, like.
Oh yeah.
You know, no, set PBs is good.
Well, I think Ronan did.
No, he didn't.
No, not there.
Yeah, oh, Jesus. We're talking about this one. Sorry, people. New presenters.
Ronan Grimes went over there. Ronan got a silver medal, which is amazing. And not only that, but he set a national record in the MC4 1K kilometre, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, and Chris Burns also knocked 8 seconds off his record. And Rachel Timothy set a new national record in flying 200 and 500 as well.
Yeah,
well done all, and great performances all around. Fair play. We also, our only pro-related news kind of flips back to last week when we discussed Mia Griffin having her World Tour deal secured with Israel Premier Tech women's team for next year.
Yeah, and I was, Mia was good enough to actually sit down and have a chat with me last Friday in a conversation that was only meant to be 2 or 3 minutes long, but turned out to be 40. She basically went through how she gets a deal, how she got into cycling, what music she likes, and everything else. So we're going to play a little clip here now just to give you a taste. And the full interview, it's worth watching because she talks about everything from the beginning. The full interview will be on our YouTube channel tonight as well. Your numbers looking good. Did you think it was going to be first team, or were you thinking about development team, or do you just put yourself out there?
Yeah, I just kind of put myself out there and like sent my CV to a good few teams and just like kind of tried to find something. And yeah, that's how. And I think.
See, we're talking. I think about sending a CV as in going for a job, but it is going for a job, isn't it?
It fundamentally is the same thing. Like, you as well just have to write up like your CV for cycling with your results, with like a few pictures with your numbers, and yeah, then just kind of try and get it in front of the people that you can and hope for the best.
Many thanks to Mia for that. That was a great chat, very insightful. Really enjoyed it. Thanks a million, Mia. We appreciate your time. We know you're busy, Colleen. So back to our first love, which is cyclocross.
Yes.
So we had another busy weekend of cyclocross.
Yeah, Falkirk, across the water. It looked pretty incredible. They have a real steep embankment. What do you call it? Embankment, yeah. Anyway, they ran up it and they were all super strong. Particularly strong was Dean Harvey. The 19-year-old got 7th in the elite male. Yeah, another savage ride out of Dean after his savage ride in Clonmel the week before. Also, Darcy Hartness did very well. She was 12th in the elite women, so just outside the UCI points there for Darcy, which is a pity, but look, great performance. Still a class ride. Local favourite, Liam O'Brien, came in 9th in the junior male. Again, he's on form. Yeah, he's going well. And Anya Doherty rounded out a good weekend for the Irish with 8th place in the junior women, which is fantastic. More UCI points in the bag for those two riders there. But that's good, isn't it? Yes. UCI points are good, Keith. Yeah. UCI points good. Please, speeding points bad. With 4 riders and a lot more there as well, actually doing very, very, we had many more over there. But you know, we're cut for time, people. Like, you know, yes. If you want a name mentioned, get UCI points. Yeah, top 10. Simple. Or pays €20. Also, okay, so back on the island, we had cyclocross up north with round 3 of the Ulster Cyclocross League. Yeah, in the brilliantly named Florida Manor. Which is confusing, because Florida is in the US. It is, yeah. And they said get mucky at the Florida Manor. And they did as well, actually, because I think Martin's report said it was just raining, but the photos look pretty.
Yeah, it looked terrific. Yeah,
mucky.
Nice mud fest up there. But they did say get mucky at the manor.
So it went
Technically, they were correct, So well done. Oisin Ferretti won the senior race as a junior. Very impressive stuff. He bet Alan Bingham, our national M40 champion, into second, and Graham Boyd from Convy Cycles into third.
And the ever reliable Des Woods won the M50.
Yeah, surprising no one there. Well done, Des.
Yeah.
In the female race, we had another junior winner again. Lucy Brown from Phoenix won a good race from Elena Wallace from Harp CC. Well done to ye.
Another junior?
Yeah, another junior. So the kids are doing it up north.
They are indeed. Martina Hawkins came in third, first M50. And again, another regular name, Caroline Martinez. She came in fourth, but she won the M40.
Well done to ye all. And down south, we made the trip up to the Orwell Wheelers promotion.
I packed the hang sandwiches and the flask of tea, and we started to drive up. It was kind of a snap decision maybe on a Friday night.
Yeah. I was drinking at the time I entered, so
Driving up, it was horrendous conditions, really, really, really bad. And I think some of the very, very juniors got a little bit wet and windy.
I heard a rumour 2 to 3 under 10s got washed away, but they were found safe and sound.
Which God bless them.
It was horrible weather, but it cleared up fantastically while we were there.
And I nearly got sunburned.
Yeah, so shows how ginger heat is in reality. Great promotion. Very hard course. God almighty, it was just a draggy, climbing course the whole time. Very hard in the legs. Didn't suit me or Keith.
No course particularly suits me.
I didn't want to say it.
This one was very, very deceiving because when you drive in, it's a gorgeous setting, but there was no place to rest. As a course, it was brilliant. To ride it, it was no bueno.
Yeah, no bueno. But anyhow, as Sean Nolan dominated the men's race, absolutely ran away with it.
He was on another planet.
Yeah, absolutely. Just streets ahead of Ronan O'Flynn, who disproved my theory that you can't organise a race and do well, and he organised a race and finished second. So thanks, Ron.
Next year.
Absolutely. And Richie Mays had a great battle there with Frank from Oldcastle to get third. Two of them were really hammer and tongs at it all race long.
Yeah, it was class. Sean Nolan was going so well actually that he actually just did an extra lap just for the crack afterwards.
As you do,
which is very impressive.
Most of us were looking to get lapped sooner, so we do a lap less. He did an extra one.
I was lucky enough to grab him, and he was looking fresh out, and got a few words from him.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good, good course run by Orwell today. It was a bit draggy, the side of a hill, but pretty dry. We was threatening for rain this morning, it was lashing, but it dried up a lot with the wind, so it was good. Thanks to the lads for putting the show on.
Oh, exactly, yeah, you seem to cruise around it. What's next for you?
Next week I have a week off college, so I'm off to Belgium to do first is the elite race in the Super Prestige Rudevoorde. That's on Saturday, and then Sunday is the second Under-23 World Cup in Maasmechelen, and then Tuesday I do Koppenberg Cross, so that's going to be a hard one as well. Yeah, and then hopefully I might get a couple National B trophies in Belgium. So yeah, good week of racing. Hoping the legs will be a little bit better. I didn't feel my best today, to be honest. No, I wasn't that happy. I'm trying to find my form after the injury I had a few months ago, breaking vertebrae and ribs and everything. So less than 3 months after that. So I can't be really disappointed. But looking for the next level. Yeah.
Excellent. Good man.
Thanks very much. Thank you.
Thanks a million for that, Sean. And best of luck in your upcoming races over the water.
Yeah.
And in the elite women's race, we had another fantastic race. Grace Young prevailed in the end, but the results doesn't tell the full story of Joanne Grogan, our friend from the United States.
Who I think is living here now?
No, well, for 2 weeks anyhow.
Yeah.
But she came over last week for Cross Clonmel. She's originally from Offaly, living in the States for 20 plus years. She came back, and herself and Grace had a ding-dong battle with the two Roach sisters as well, just hanging around there.
Stephanie and Anya seemed to have a good battle as well.
Yeah. Grace took off early, got the lead. Joanne came back, passed her. It looked like she got 10 seconds here, said, Joanne's going to bring this home now. When Grace dug deep, got back to her, pulled away. Fantastic race. Was spent at the finish. Like spent 5 minutes lying on the ground in the fetal position.
We laugh, but that's it.
It shows you, like, you know, but
it's just a monster effort.
yeah, she dug really deep, and when she got her breath back, I caught up with her just after the finish line. Grace, congratulations on your win.
Thank
number
you.
4 of the season.
Thanks.
It looked by far the hardest win of the season.
Absolutely, yeah. I was absolutely pushed all the way to the line. I actually had to dig so deep for that. But yeah, I'm delighted.
And tell me,
course.
Joanne got away from you at one stage.
Yeah, so I took the lead, I think, maybe for the first lap, maybe 2 laps. She caught me then in the 3rd lap. She took the lead, and at that stage, to be honest, I thought I was gone. My legs were gone, my head was gone, everything was gone. And I actually just was able to work myself around, and I said and I went after her, and I caught her, and I passed her, and then I took the lead again, and I took the win. So
Congratulations.
yeah, really happy. Yeah.
Well done. Super.
Thanks.
Thank you. In the B race, we had a fantastic battle again. Pierce O'Leary of IMBRC bet Adrian Carroll of Tullamore Cycling Touring Club. They had fantastic battle, massive field in the B race.
It was the biggest field I've ever cycled in, and actually the race, there's a lot of people in the race as well. What I'm talking about.
It was a big field.
It was a big field in a big field, yes.
Yeah, we should really rehearse this. Like, you know.
But there was a huge amount of bodies. What figure did we have?
I'm going to say 60-ish.
Yeah,
you know.
and I think
we could look it up, but we'll have to rehearse it.
I finished in the top 60.
You didn't finish.
It's about competing.
Oh yeah, take part, etc. Like, you know.
Yeah, tough course.
Yeah, but fantastic to see so many numbers there. And
Yeah.
You actually met a rider before the start who said that we had gotten into Cyclocross. We decided to...
It was funny because I was wandering down from the car park, and he said, "Oh, you're the guy that does the thing." It was literally like that. I said, yeah. What do you think about it? And he said, "Well, listen, I've watched it over the past few weeks and I've never done cyclocross before. So this is my first race." Which is brilliant.
Yeah, he's probably cursing us this morning.
He gave the standard answer, which is amazing. So I said, "What do you think of it?" "Oh yeah, it was horrible. Are you going to do it again?" "Yeah."
There you go, Cyclocross.
So I didn't get his name, but yeah.
Well done, you. Fair play. Keep it up, and the rest of the week, get into it.
Yeah.
It's a great crack, as we say. So well done to all that took part in the B race. In the underage race as well, we had Hugh Og Mulhern, who got the win in the under 16s, and Faith Robinson from Bury Wheelers. Epic ride in the under 16 girls. They had a great battle as well. Like, so well done to you all.
Top notch.
Top notch indeed. So next week coming up in Munster, we have round 4 of the Munster League, hosted by our friends from over the hill, whose jersey happens to be here.
Yes,
by chance.
And it's a brilliant course. It really is. If anybody's thinking about adventuring into it, it's a show.
It's a showgrounds. It's the horse area down there, Watergrass Hill, just off the motorway. Very easy to get to. Look it up. Entries close Friday night.
It's a lovely course, and it's a bit spectacular. So well worth getting down there and even just entering a B race or bring your kids or something like that.
Yeah, give it a lash, people. Up north, we have round 4 of the Ulster League, hosted by Breffni Wheelers.
Yeah, their first time, isn't it?
It is indeed. And Breffni Wheelers have a bit of a geographical thing for us. Their course is literally on the border between north and south, and so they think this may be the first round of the Ulster League that has ever been held in the Republic. I think we're trying to get our geography correct here, like, you know. And
it's also on unbelievably good looking grounds. We've seen a little clip of the video, and it's pretty special. So yeah, make the trip up if you can, or the trip down if you can, or either way. Yeah, so they're the only 2 races on in the country this weekend. So yeah, new hosts down there quickly. Yeah, but please give it a lash. Yeah. Great crack to be had in cyclocross races, brilliant all around, so please try it. Also, you may see we have some new hats here that came online this week. So they're actually quite nice. I'm not just saying that, they are actually quite nice. He is just saying sometimes these can be really tight on your head, but these actually fit nice. Yeah, so please, links down below. Thanks, Mel. That's all for this week. Thanks, guys. Bye bye.